All right, have you ever wanted to give a gift that's, well, more than just a thing? You know, something truly personal, interactive, and just magical? Well, let's dive right in, because today we're looking at this amazing project called Celestial Whispers. It's a beautiful web template you can easily copy and use to build, get this, a digital constellation of memories for someone special. This is the very first thing they'll see. It just perfectly sets the tone, doesn't it? This isn't just some web page. It's meant to be an entire experience, designed to feel enchanting and deeply personal from the moment it loads. So what are we actually building here? Well, it's the whole shebang. You get a stunning main section to tell your story, a gallery to show off 6 of your favorite video memories, and this really cool, unique photo reveal that's inspired by tarot cards. And the whole thing is wrapped up with background music, little interactive sounds, and even a simple login screen to keep it a total surprise. Now, I know that might sound a little complicated, but the magic behind it all is actually super simple. The whole project is built on just a few core files. Let's kind of pull back the curtain and look at the blueprint so you can see how it all fits together. First up, we've got index.html. The easiest way to think about this is as the script for your story. It's where all the words live, the big main title, the little narrative paragraphs, the captions for your videos. Anytime you want to change the text, this is the file you're going to open up. Next, there's styles.css. If the HTML is the script, then this is your stage design. It controls literally everything you see. That cosmic blue background, those glowing golden lines that connect your memories, the fonts, the layout. It's what gives the project that really polished, magical look and feel. And here, this is where the real magic happens, the script.js file. This thing is the engine that powers all the interactivity. That surprise login screen, the way that tarot cards flip over, all the slick animations, the audio playback, it all comes from right here. And, super important, this is also where you'll set up some of the most important personal details. And finally, you've got the assets folder. This is basically your personal treasure chest. It's just a dedicated spot where you're going to put all your own media, your 6 memory videos, the special photos for the tarot cards, and whatever song you've picked for the background music. It just keeps everything nice and organized. Okay, so now we get how it's built. Let's get to the fun part, actually making it yours. The creator made this incredibly easy with a dead simple 5-step checklist. It really just boils down to these 5 steps. First, you'll jump into that script.js file to edit the main configuration. That's where you set the names and the login password. Second, you do a quick find and replace for the placeholder names in the index.html file. Third, you just drag and drop your media into the assets folder. Fourth, swap out the tarot photos. And then finally, you just save and push your changes. That's literally it. Now, this part right here is absolutely critical if you want to avoid headaches. Your media files have to match these exact names. So your videos must be named memory_01.mp4, memory_02.mp4, and so on all the way to 6. And here is the really crucial and kind of quirky detail. For those tarot card photos, you have to keep the _gf at the end of the file name, even if the photo is of a boyfriend. The code is specifically looking for that little suffix, so don't change it.
So once you've personalized everything and it's looking perfect, you are ready to share your creation. The very last step is to get it online so your special someone can actually see it. You've got a couple of good options for hosting, but honestly, the recommended path, especially if you're new to this, is GitHub Pages. Why? It's totally free, it's super simple to use, and it's already built to work perfectly with the way this project is set up. Azure is a more heavy-duty option if you're already in that world, but for this, GitHub Pages is all you'll ever need. And the process itself, it's so simple. First, you fork, which is just a fancy word for copying, the original repository, which is called Chronaetide. Then you push all your personalized changes up to your copy. After that, you just go into your repository settings, click on Pages, tell it to use your main branch, and hit Save. You wait a minute or two, and boom, GitHub gives you a live URL. It's really that easy.
All right, before you copy that link and send it off, let's just quickly cover a few pro tips. These will help make sure the whole experience is flawless and that you're aware of a few key details.
Okay, performance is huge, especially on a phone. The page is loading 6 videos at once, which can be pretty heavy. So the most important thing you can do is compress them. Aim for 720p or maybe even 480p. If you have really big files, you might even think about hosting them on YouTube or Vimeo instead. Also, just a heads up, most mobile browsers will block audio from playing automatically, so this project cleverly waits for the person to click the login button before it starts the music. Pretty smart. Now, this is a really important one. That login screen, it's just for the experience. It's there to create a little moment of surprise and make the reveal special. It is not a real security feature. All the info is right there in the code, so please, do not use this to protect any sensitive or private information. It's just for fun. And hey, if you happen to run into any little snags, it's almost always one of these 3 things. If your media is missing, I'd bet money it's a file name issue, so double check that assets folder. If videos aren't playing, it might be a small configuration thing on your web host. And if the audio isn't working, just remember, it needs that first click from the user to get started. So, with the blueprint in hand and all the steps laid out, the only real question left is, what memories are you going to choose? What kind of feeling do you want to capture? What story is your constellation going to tell? If you feel inspired to create your own digital constellation of memories, you can find the whole project right on GitHub. Just search for the repository name Chronaetide. That's Chronaetide. Go on, go build something beautiful.